This week, we will be starting a new project titled You Make the Quiz. It will be your job to write a 5-question quiz on Google Forms using effective word problems. You will create 5 word problems that are about area and perimeter. Here, I have provided some examples. 2 questions about area, 2 questions about perimeter. Make sure as you are writing your questions to keep the area and perimeter formulas in mind. It will be your job to write 5 questions, each with a diagram to go with them. Your first step in this process will be to create a Google document. In your doc, you will create numbers 1 through 5 as shown below in this document. And you will begin writing your 5 problems. The slide shown before this will be displayed on the board for you to see examples of effective problems to use as a model while you're writing these questions. Make sure that some of your questions solve for area and some must be solving for perimeter. You must have a mix of both within your quiz. Your next step will be to create a simple diagram using Google Drawing. To do so, you will make sure to draw a rectangle using the drawing tool and then create 2 text boxes to label the sides of your diagram, even if one of these sides is one that the person reading your question is going to solve. Then you would make a question mark, just like in the example shown before. After you've created your Google Drawings for each quiz, you will need to save them properly. Here I have created my shape, my rectangle, and my labels. I will go to File, and I will make sure that I download as a JPEG. It is now saved as Problem 1 in my Downloads folder. My next step is to move on and begin creating a quiz using Google Forms. I will take my questions from my Google Docs and I will write them 5 questions within my quiz, and I will upload my diagram. To upload your diagram, you will click on the photo button. So I'm going to delete this for now, and I'm going to create a new one. So I have my question here, and this button will help me to search in my Downloads folder for my diagram. I now have my diagram to go right along with my question. Once you've written all your questions, I've taken my question from my doc, I've added it to my quiz. Okay, finally then you may name your quiz with your last name and quiz. And if you would like to play around with the theme, changing the background, the font, and the colors, you may finally do so at the top, but only after you've written 5 effective questions, each with a diagram to go with. I look forward to reading all of your quizzes and having you share them with your classmates.